Russia and China stage a nuclear bomber exercise in Sea of Japan.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that just nice?
I
we're
mean,
looking at a new axis here, guys.
Central axis?
Central axis.
Yeah,
I think we
Beijing
are.
central axis.
So it's just some maps here.
Okay.
Just a quick thing. You don't want to see nuclear bomber exercises with two allied nations now that are against like the rest of the world.
Sure.
That's kind of not chill. But look at how close they're getting. They actually did them not only in prior in Taiwan territory, but now in South Korean territory.
Yeah.
And they're doing this as an affront to the, Western powers, basically, / South Korea.
They're just poking the hornet's nest.
Yeah. It's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
They want the bee to sting them with the hornet, and then they can say, like, oh, you stung me, so now I'm just going to burn your nest.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do. Yeah.
Anyway, they're scrambled, as you would. Just a quick update.
Somebody needs to scramble them like eggs.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway.
Not literally.
Yeah, because it's going to be kind of hard.
It would.
You go after a nuclear bomber with the little, whatever you call that, an egg beater, and you're like, I'm going to scramble you. I don't think it works.
Don't try that at home. Next time you see a nuclear war.
Exactly.
Russia has the biggest nuclear arsenal, followed by the United States. And I wanted to point out that this China one is hilariously underrepresented because they are currently just exploding their inventory. Not literally exploding.
No.
They're building
They've been building
much.
it for a very long time.
And this is still the old stat.
Just like all the numbers coming out of China, you can't trust them. They're nonsense. They're not up to date.
Nope.
There's no transparency.
Nope.
You will never know what their real GDP is.
Nope.
It could be like -10, and they'll say, oh, it's plus 11.
5.6.
Yeah, whatever. It's just the way it is. And then you have to take them at face value.
Yep. Not cool.
Not cool at all. What's this?
This was fascinating. Definitely go
Yes.
check it out. I put the link down below. We won't go too into it.
Yeah, but we got to talk about
We will.
this.
I just don't want to go super in depth
This
because I want
really
you
makes me
guys to
mad.
read about it.
This makes me mad.
$86 million, about $86 million went to charities, basically.
Yeah, panda conservation.
Conservation. All over America. Right?
Yeah.
So Americans were donating, governments were donating, Fish and Game was donating, right? They were all part of this program to conserve pandas, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it's a noble cause.
Yeah.
You see a leaflet in your mailbox or something, and it says, help conserve the pandas in China. Their habitats need to be protected, et cetera, et cetera. And any good person with a good heart would think, that's a good cause.
Yes.
I'll donate a couple dollars to this.
Yeah.
The freaking World Wildlife Fund has a panda as its logo.
Right.
So in your mind,
It's
you're
all ingrained,
subliminally
right?
like, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help the pandas.
Yeah.
Where do you think that money went?
So props to New York Times because what they did was figure out, because no one was doing this. No one was doing accountability for like China's stuff.
Yeah.
The quotes from these guys, the people that were working in this industry was, we had to do this stuff to get the money and everything and get the money over there. In order to keep the pandas, we weren't allowed to ask questions. We
So
weren't
it's like
allowed
from
to
the
find
zoos
out.
and stuff,
Yeah,
because zoos
all
were
over the
helping.
zoos in America and everything. We weren't allowed to dig in. Like some people did want to hold accountability. They wanted to be like, where is this money actually going? What is it building? We want to tell our customers potentially like what this money went
they
to.
invested,
Right?
the people that gave charity.
Yes,
the
they gave
donors.
charity. 86 million, whatever, tens
Yeah.
of millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
So New York Times did a huge investigation and traced it all down, and because no one else was doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Props to them and props to these journalists because they managed to figure out that this money most likely went to the roads, buildings, real estate, and just this
Apartments.
Disneyland, basically, of, not actually Disneyland, but
A panda Disneyland.
a panda Disneyland.
A tourist attraction.
Not to help the pandas.
No.
But to actually make money.
Yeah.
They actually funded a Chinese government state project full of buildings, apartments, infrastructure, and roads.
Yes.
Not the pandas. So
No.
they built, with American tourist dollars, a fun state
Not American
project.
tourists, American donor.
Charity dollars.
Charity dollars, yeah.
And big organization dollars here in America built a Chinese facility for people to go spend money for them to make more money.
Yeah. So basically like a Disneyland for pandas.
You
yeah.
paid the Chinese government.
Yeah. You gave money to the Chinese government to build a little city with its high-rise buildings and stuff where people go and they stay there in the hotels and they go see the pandas and they pay entrance fees and stuff. That's what they paid for.
Yep.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, it's worth reading.
Yeah.
Really good article.
Yeah.
And obviously, we barely even got into detail. It's very detailed. It's very long.
Yeah,
Check it out.
It annoys me because so much of this investment into China, whatever it is a lie. You're investing in Asia emerging markets in your 401k, and what it's doing is it's going to missile research in the PLA.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
For
you're
real.
and you're thinking, oh, I'm helping a developing nation. It's not a developing nation. It has a space program.
Yeah.
Okay, they are imperialized, doing their thing, conquering Africa through colonialism.
They're hacking Americans.
Yeah, it's like, stop.
What are you doing?
There's no accountability. You can guarantee that every cent that goes into Timu or whatever is going to end up helping the Chinese government's military.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. So, it's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool. Just stop.
Stop investing in China.
Just stop.
Just quit it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know, though. I think that's the whole point.
Invest in your local, mom and pop thing or your local corporation, because corporations are awesome.
If they're not, tied to the Chinese government.
Yeah, obviously.
Ho, ho, ho!
It's the Shaban Ho 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 holiday sale.
Xiaoban Ho is our Monday show where we get up to some serious shenanigans. It's a full episode every single Monday, and if you like the China show, you'll like this even more.
For the holiday season, get locked in now to get a Shaban Ho subscription for half price.
Wow, so good.
You get 4 episodes every single month right after they finish airing live, as well as access to the entire 100+ episode backlog of your favorite Monday show.
Great.
Current full-price Shaban Ho members will be upgraded to Shaban Ho Live, where you can still see Shaban Ho Live, participate in the stream, have your questions answered, and choose the next topic.
It's up to you what you want, but either way, it's the best time to get on board, and it's definitely what you want, I assure.
This is definitely what you want, I assure.